some sports talk on this AM. I want to say good morning to each and every one of you. So glad that you could join us. Don't forget, if you got something going on about it, so we can let everybody else know about it. Church and community news wise, let everybody know that you are definitely where you need to be, smack dab in the middle of a party, a royal praise party, that is. And we say good morning to our listeners. As you come on in the room, throw up your city and state, let us know where you're at on this AM so we don't miss you. Giving you those shout outs, talking about all the areas that are rocking with us. We appreciate each and every one of you. We certainly do. Trying to make sure I got my messages right on my message. Don't forget, we want to say good morning to all of our family out on the West Coast. All the West Coast riders that are rocking with us. Out listening to that DBR. That's that Dirty Balance Radio. We appreciate you. The new morning show of the new internet radio. We are worldwide. Shout out to my brother, DJ Dirty Balance, out there doing his thing on the West Coast. We say good morning to the West Coast family. And remember, if you're under the sound of my voice, then you too are officially a part of RPP family. And we definitely get it in on this morning. Right now, we got to get ready to turn our attention away from all the music and see what's happening in the wide world of sports. Yep, it's time for Sports Talk. Yes, indeed. Y'all know that's that NBA theme music, letting you know that NBA action is going on. Top story in the NBA, according to ESPN, Brooklyn Nets star James Harden cites maturity as the reason he and Kevin Durant are off to a historic start. Oh yeah, it looks like that move is proving out to be really good for Brooklyn. Taking a look at the story, Brooklyn Nets stars Kevin Durant and James Harden are gelling at an impressive pace, and the history books back that up. On Monday night, they became the first duo to score 30-plus points in the first two games with a franchise as the Nets defeated the Milwaukee Bucks 125 to 123. Durant had 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, while Harden put up 34 points, 6 rebounds, and 12 assists. That came on the heels of Harden's point triple-double performance on Saturday against the visiting Orlando Magic in his Nets debut, a game in which Durant scored 42. Since Harden's arrival in Brooklyn, Nets coaches and management have repeatedly said they would lean on the previous chemistry that Harden and Durant had built during their tenure with the Oklahoma City Thunder. After all, Harden hasn't yet had a single practice session with Brooklyn. Harden said their maturity has further aided their on-court synergy. We were young in Oklahoma City, said Harden, 31, who played with Durant, 32, on the Thunder from 2009 to 2012. We were grown men now. We are grown men now. We know what we want. We really know the game of basketball now. We are not those young guys that want to run around and just shoot and dunk all day. And then for me, I sit back and I know what player Kevin Durant is. He's one of the best players to ever touch a basketball. Harden and Durant have combined for 138 points in their first two games together in Brooklyn, according to ESPN Stats and Information Research. That is the second most combined points for teammates in their first two games together with a franchise in NBA history after Wilt Chamberlain and the New York Larrys had 151 with the Philadelphia Warriors, York Larrys rather, Philadelphia Warriors in 1961. Chamberlain scored 139 of the 151 points with Larrys scored zero in their first game together and 12 in their second. Durant said he isn't surprised how quickly he and Harden are meshing on the court. If you want to read this story in its entirety, it's already loaded up onto the Royal Praise Party Facebook page, so you can check it out. Now let's look at scores in the NBA weekend. Let's see. Last night as well. Yesterday was Monday, MLK Day. Let me pull up my scores and see what's going on. Who's doing what to who in the NBA. As soon as my computer catches up with me. It's not me, it's the computer. So I gotta catch up. Man-made, I tell you. Give me just a second. The scores pulled up in the NBA. We're gonna get those scores and then we'll look over at a little bit of NFL action here next. But first, gotta get the scores and the schedule for the NBA. See what's going down. Maybe I'll get it up. Let's see. We might not have time to talk football again. We might have to let football lean on tomorrow. But let's get the scores at least from the NBA. Okay, I think here we go. Scores from yesterday's games. If it would give it to me, computer is really dragging today. Must be because it's cold outside. Any excuse will do, right? Anyway, NBA scores are coming up slowly but surely. Here we go. NBA scoreboard for January 18th. Yesterday's game. The Knicks got a win over the Magic, 91-84. Do your thing, Knicks, with the new uniform that I'm loving. Got to get me one of them joints right there. Also, the Hawks got a win over the Timberwolves, 108-97. Spurs beat out the Trailblazers, 125-104. Grizzlies beat the Suns, 108-104. While the Nets got the victory, slim lead over the Bucks, 125-123. The Raptors beat out the Mavericks, 116-93. While the Heat took it to the Pistons, 113-107. The Bulls got a victory over the Rockets, 125-120. While the Warriors did get by the Lakers with a late rally. Steph Curry letting them know he's still in the game, 115-113 against the Lakers. And the postponed game was the Washington Wizards against Cleveland Cavaliers. That game has been postponed. Let's look ahead to the schedule, see who's playing tonight in the NBA. Games that are scheduled for Tuesday, January 19th. We got just two games going on, both at 9 p.m. tonight. It's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder on the road to Denver to face off against the Nuggets at 9 p.m. No crowd participation there. New Orleans will be in Utah to face the Jazz, also at 9 p.m. Tickets are $67. Is a low price ticket to get into that game. It's going to be aired on NBA TV. Okay. Those are only two games today, and then we got a bunch of games tomorrow, but we'll talk about that on tomorrow. In the meantime and in between time, we're going to go ahead and drop you back into the gospel groove. We'll talk football on tomorrow, y'all. That's enough sports for today. As we continue to do what we do, we're doing it all to the glory of God. and we want you to keep doing it right with us. Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way, and Comedy Praise Break is up next.
Wake up early in the morning, hit the Snapchat. Got my dreams on my mind, gotta have that. Gotta have that bread, gotta prepare. Cause the devil, he be coming out, he be trying to scare. Yeah, these girls, they in my line. I can't lie, they be dying. Don't got time, ayy. Got a late night feel, yeah. Gotta show the ladies real, yeah. I'm like, hey, man, yeah. Is it deal no deal, yeah. I've been tripping, I should know better. Yeah, I know better, so I gotta show better. Yeah. Only human mystical with the favorite redemption. I'ma stop me feeling sad. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. I ain't working on me. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. Working on me. Working on me. Working on me. Working on me. Yeah. Life is life, I'm always on the move. Always searching for the antidote. Always falling short, I know you know. But it's still right here to love you though. My friends hit me on the radio. I still gotta make this payment though. I can lie, but I'm messed up. But I still stay blessed though. Really, I'ma be some hustle. Ricky Bobby gotta go faster. Gotta have God in me, yeah. Feel like I'm young and faster, yeah. I ain't messing with the scars. I didn't care way too far. Way too far. Tonight on the bar. He ain't coming to be like, no. But he called me to be great. Yeah. Yeah, he coming to be great. Yeah, he coming to be great. So I thank him for the way. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. I ain't working on me. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. Working on me. Working on me. Working on me. I'm sick of all these people acting like they perfect, but they not. We all fall short, all this glory makes all from the same part. I sick of all these people acting like they perfect, but they not. We all fall short, all this glory makes all from the same part. Working on it. Working on it. Working on it. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. I ain't working on me. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it. I'm working on it. Working on it. Working on it. Working on it. Working on me. Yeah.
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Internet Radio.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Alicia Thompson.
Okay.
All right. You may not know my voice, but I'm sure you probably know me if you saw me. But I'm Brother Greg at the church.
Okay, all right. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry to disturb your evening. I wanted to reach out to you. The workers at the church. We had a meeting.
Okay.
A lot of the deacons and the sisters at the church. We have come to have a meeting, and I wanted to give you a call. Now, Melanie Thompson, that's your sister, right?
Yeah, that's my sister. That's my baby sister.
Okay. All right. Well, now we got a bit of a problem, but they felt that it would be best for me to call you and discuss it with you and let you know what what they have agreed upon. I'm just basically the messenger, and I'm just calling you to give you the word of what's going on.
Okay. Brother Greg, right?
Yeah, Brother Greg.
Okay. Your wife is in the choir, right?
Yeah.
Light skin. Okay. I know you. I think I know you. Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, like I said, Sister Alicia, what the officials of the church are saying is that they're saying that they have reason to believe that your sister has been having an affair with Pastor Footman, and
My sister? No.
your sister Melanie. They saying she's had an affair with Pastor Footman. Now, I'm like I said, I'm just a messenger.
Okay, so why are y'all calling me about something Melanie doing?
Well,
what does that have to do with me?
Like I say, the officials had a meeting, and what they're saying is this is nothing but a Jezebel spirit. And what they don't want to do.
Wait a minute. Now you're being rude now. Come on.
Well,
I'm going to sister. Oh, okay, I'm going to hear you out now.
Just hear me out now. They're saying that this is a Jezebel spirit, and they would rather all of the Thompson family not be welcome at the church anymore.
Okay. First of all, why are you delivering a message to me about my sister? If y'all have a problem with my sister, seems like you would be calling my sister. Now, we two separate people, so why are you calling me about my sister, about a rumor, and now you say y'all want me in the church? Is that what you're saying, brother?
They're saying for the entire Thompson family. So if you got some brothers, sisters, aunties, they want, evidently, all of the ladies in the Thompson family must have some type of Jezebel spirit.
No, wait a minute.
They don't want that.
Now, wait a minute now. We did this, like I said, now, be mindful who you speaking to, calling somebody a Jezebel. What you can't do is call somebody and accuse somebody and then call them a derogatory word, talking about somebody a Jezebel and a Jezebel. Now, you're being rude, sir.
Well, it's a Jezebel spirit is what they were saying.
Okay. That's got to be the most asinine foolishness I have ever heard in my life. Who does that? Who are you to call me? Don't ask me no shit like that. You calling me all right some bullshit. Like who the hell calls somebody they got a Jezebel spirit? That's like calling somebody a kid. I'm like, you got a badass kid. Does your mama have a Jezebel spirit?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Does your mama, does your red lipstick wearing white got a Jezebel spirit?
I'm asking you.
Whoop your ass. That's what's gonna happen. You gonna mess around and get your ass whooped and get drawn through the damn pool pit around with the Thompson.
Well, as of right now, the Thompson family can't come to the church.
You think you want to be around a church that got people constantly asking me, how so damn much do I have a Jezebel spirit?
But you never answered the question. Do you have one?
I might have a Rahab spirit now. You know she was a good one about it now. I've been a member of this damn church for the last 8 years. I don't say 20 times to this damn church. And if the pastor got a problem with me, you tell pastor to have a problem with me.
Sister Alicia.
Yeah,
Let me say this and then I'm going to be
stupid. Go ahead. First of all, before you say another damn word to me, you need to apologize. And speak to me like you got some just
Okay, can I say this?
Go ahead. But first I apologize.
Okay, I apologize because this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and you just got pranked by your sister, Melanie.
I'm going to kick y'all ass.
You all right?
Talk to Melanie ass, the dad.
I don't know who the lady is in the choir with the red lipstick on, but I have no earthly idea.
Switching lanes on the highway, nearly hit a PM, I ain't see him in my blind space. Tried to apologize, then I saw the guy race up on the side and throw his middle finger up in in my face. See this corner, I figured that was it, but then he goes around. Pulling up in front of me and slowing down. Homie, what the issue? He don't know I'm with the itch too. And my wife and kids with me in this whip too. It's going down, going down. My wife is saying chill, but the man in me is saying, how you let him play you in front of your family? What, you scared? I threw my hands up, my wife put him down. She said, the kid's scared, baby, look around. That's when she put her hand on my chest and said, no, they gon' remember how you handled this test. And if I fail, it ain't no telling what it's gon' cost. So I just took an L and then I drove off.
Some ways look just like losses, look like losses. Or you can take a L and feel you've won, but it just might cost you, but it just might cost you. Who the man? Yeah. Son, oh, what really makes you the man?
Now I'm at the crib trying to pray about it. I've been feeling like a sucker all day about it. Bittersweet, the more I sit and think, the more it gets to me. Then I drift to sleep and it plays back differently. He flipped me off and started speeding up. Jumped in front of us and still got his middle finger up. I got mad, so I swung the whip back around on the side and throw my hands up like what's cracking now. He cracked a smile and I don't trust it cause his hands are down. I go to grab the ratchet, but this cat already has it out. My wife screams by the time I look up, he's laughing out. I dropped the gun and started gunning on the gas, mashing out. I think I'm hit, got blood all on my chest, lift my shirt up, but I can't find a hole in my flesh. Babe, I think I'm hit. Just help me check. Babe, get up. Babe.
Some ways look just like losses, look like losses. Or you can take a L and feel you've won, but it just might cost you, but it just might cost you. Who the man? Yeah. Son, oh, what really makes you the man?
It's funny feeling like a sucker don't seem as bad compared to losing wifey and being a single dad. Real talk. He could have missed her and hit the kids, then how could I live knowing they died so I could be the man? Man, it's kind of scary though. As I sit and run through these different scenarios, honestly, I thought I'd feel better with them hitting me until I seen the misery they left with missing me. Wow. But what if I move quicker and I get to squeeze and I let it see them from the cell when they visit me? That ain't cool. And that one ain't a win, but them other two got the first L starting to look like a W. Think about it. I'm guessing it's the answer to my prayer is Pt2. And which version was I the hero? I guess the real question you should ask me though, was I trying to protect my fam or my ego?
Some ways look just like losses, look like losses. Or you can take a L and feel you've won, but it just might cost you, but it just might cost you. Who the man? Yeah. Son, oh, what really makes you the man? Who the man?
You're now entering the gutter-free music zone.
Jim Twisted, that's how it goes.
100% positive hip-hop and R&B. Brought to you by gutterfreehiphop.com.
I'm so tired of the faking. Decorated ceiling, got them eyeing in amazement. All kind of painting, we hang from the wall, trying to keep their minds off, but we hide in the basement. We spit about the sin that we overcame. It's easy to talk about the past crime. What about the one you still on the day? The last week you just said it was the last time. The one you been hiding your fight with, cause in all of your fans' eyes you were righteous. It's easy to expose the other side, but we study the dark to come to the light biz. Alright, let's do it. They've been trying to find something on me, I give it to them. I'm about to tell the truth, so let's get to the core. Talk about this, the addiction, the phone. He knows, and nobody's around. Yeah, he's trying to hide. One day we'll be for real. He doesn't rock and face it. I I said this is my confession. Started around 7, looking through my pockets, man. Then I saw it on the screen and it got bad. Tried masturbating, but I ain't know how. I was like 9, I was a dope child. At 13, it worked, then it began. All I wanted to do was feel that feeling again. So that night, I did it again and again and again. Never knowing that I couldn't control when it would end. I am only a child, it's a grown man fight. Who the figured it would fit into this grown man fight? Should've known me and say we would fight fair. And went from a wet dream to a nightmare. He knows who you are when nobody's around. Yeah, he knows he's trying hard, but one day will be found. This is my confession. I said this is my confession. Mom had a boyfriend, we would stay the night, and I would watch movies late at night. But one night when I tried to put the tape on and press play, that tape isn't what came wrong. It showed way more than I'm used to seeing, so I watch it every time that we went to see him. And later on, he became step-pops. Anytime I needed, I could see it on his desktop. And when I was only 15, he started giving me a magazine. If I was left alone, I would do it all day till they got back home. 3 to 5 times a day was the average. Even if I tried, couldn't break the habit. I had this addiction, but I never bought it. I thought it was something I was able to quit whenever I wanted. He knows who you are when nobody's around. He knows he's trying hard, but one day will be found. This is my confession. I said this is my confession. I was hooked at a young age. I never really knew it till I got saved. It's easy to say that you're not addicted. I guess you never know it till you try to quit it. For a minute, had me feeling like I'm not a Christian. On my knees, hoping and praying they gotta listen. Please take this from me, Father, you gotta fix it. I keep trying, but I keep falling, I'm trying to send it. You hear my other wounds, why you leave this one? It's so embarrassing, I can't beat this one. I go like a week without falling. But when I fall the hardest. 2 or 3 weeks, then I'm back on it. 3 months, 4 months was the longest. But now I'm back here, where do I go? Cause right now, just you and my wife though. I'm so tired, but I'ma fight though. And get ready for the stones that they might throw. I'm so tired, but I'ma fight though. And get ready for the stones that they might throw. So this is my confession. I said this.
We are jamming for Jesus right here on the Royal Praise Party. Live and direct from the heart of marvelous Monk Corner, South Carolina. Make sure you throw up your city and state. Get yourself on the roll call. Make sure we know where you're at, where you're jamming from. Shout out to the West Coast, DBR Radio, Dirty Balance, doing his thing out there on the West Coast. We are the official morning show of Dirty Balance Radio. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, the Royal Praise Party as we keep it going.
From all those websites, spent many years in that don't fight. Temptation is so beautiful. You don't want the bark, you want the fruit it's so lovely. To a lonely eye, if it's ugly, we just pass it by. So at the times when it seems worse, I feel you when you say I've been hurt. So once you wake up from the crash, adrenaline is gone, and now the aftermath. Always said you walked a better path, but never saw mistakes up in the grass. I always tried to battle on my own, up in Sunday service, wishing I was back in home. I didn't feel there was a better way. They just taught me be happy, that's easier to say. See, I was in a desperate place. I tried to hide it with a smiling face. Never was good at acting fake. I'd rather take my life was not okay. Sometimes I wish I never went through the moments in the desert, but they grew you. So at the times when it seems worse, I feel you when you say I've been hurt. You watch Dad take his last breath. Once it happened, you had nothing left. Trying to heal the wounds with the alcohol. Life is just a party till the last call. The next day, the pain is back. This can't be fixed with no chiropractic. So you try to just maintain, keep a level head, and stay sane, but you never breathe. You didn't want, you're prison or you're hurt, so you try to front. You do anything to make it pass. You wear a mask, hide behind a tinted glass. But see, we all go through something. Pain is universal and not a fun thing. Please pay attention, cause life lessons. So I feel you when you say I've been hurt. It's not late, I'm still up, scrolling through the ground like it's the real world. So much pain, I keep inside of me. Tell the truth to y'all, but I lie to me. Oh, there you go with your judgment. Side eyes looking at me, wide eyed. Why is often like, why God? Why did you make me this way? Why it's so hard for me to speak and say what I gotta say? Why didn't she stay? Why don't I feel good enough even to this day? Why? And the devil like, ha. Look at him, doubting himself. He don't believe, and looking at the ground makes it hard to see the forest for the trees. Here we go, the flow is authentic mode. I gotta be honest with you, gotta be real. I've concealed way too long from your eyes, trying to hold up an image with energy I don't got. And I ain't had that in a long time. I've been wearing this mask for a long time. I smile in front of you, cry behind doors, not even one of you. Know that I'm at war, and the tendency I have to assume if you knew you would stay over there and watch me fall to my doom. Keeps me from wanting to get close to you or anybody for that matter. I'm just telling the truth. I carry baggage from my past in need of help, but I don't ask. It's hard to think rash when hard times are your gluteus max. Getting delivered from it all is such a studious task. Let's be honest, we all love this mask, adore this mask, get through so many doors with this mask. Not to mention we all love the attention that comes with it. If we didn't, we wouldn't keep it with us. Man, I'm so manipulative, manipulating your emotions just to get you to get it how I want you to. I fix the game out of fear that I'd lose. Something's gotta change. I'm way too in tune with the bad part of me. Pardon me while I take these broken parts of me to the throne. I've been waiting on this way too long. I gotta find my way back home. So Lord, lead me and guide me. In your presence, I am abiding. I know you up there like finally. Took me a minute to get it, but now that I got it, I'm gonna keep it locked down in the deepest of pockets. Want nothing, take this from me. And nothing can take me from you. You're way too solid. Yes, I have problems, but I'm so glad that you can solve them. From you, I cannot hide myself. You see all my depth. I guess that's why you paid all my debt, and you order all my steps. Yeah, the greatest prayer ever prayed consists of one word: help. I need that. Jesus, believe that. Be the best thing that ever happened to me. Thank you for listening to me.
Here comes that gospel train bringing us our word of the day all the way from the A. We head out to Atlanta, Georgia to hear from none other than my brother, Pastor Tony Q. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir, and great morning, RPP family. This is your friend, partner, Pastor Tony Q. Praying you all woke up this morning with a praise on the lips and worship in your heart on this thankful Tuesday. I want to just start by and let you know that we have a responsibility. Cain asked the question of God when he asked him about his brother Abel. He said, am I my brother's keeper? And then Paul later answered that question by saying, ye which are spiritual, who see your brother overtaken in a fault. Jesus even added to it that we should love our neighbors as we love ourselves. What am I saying? We have a responsibility to each other, not to be in competition, but to make sure that we are all being taken care of. It takes nothing to pick up the phone and say, hey, I was thinking about you today. Is everything all right? It takes nothing to say, I know things may not be what they're supposed to be. Can I buy you lunch? Can I put gas in your car?
We have a responsibility while we're here on this earthly journey to take care of one another. If we are a part of the body, then we must take care of the body. God says today you have a responsibility. So let's look out for one another. Are you your brother's keeper? Yes, you are. You which are spiritual, if you see your brothers overtaking the fault, you have a responsibility to lift them up and to love your neighbor as you love yourself. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Be sure today, whoever you meet, whoever you encounter, they see the God in you before they see the you in you. I love you, and we'll talk again soon.
You're now entering the gutter-free music zone.
Get them twisted, that's how it go.
100% positive hip-hop and R&B. Brought to you by gutterfreehiphop.com.
16, young and I ain't have no curfew with dudes older than me. Couldn't see being a church dude. Instead, I'm in the street with a heart like night. Like maybe I'm like Jay-Z living a hard knock life. Scored by life, I'd rather chop and slay. Pop and hang, be schooled how to cock and aim. Looking back, my eyes had to be blurry like glass tint. In the rush for my demise, that God is the past tense, Lord. I pray that you will hear the truth in these words. Actually, all is vanity outside of you that I serve. Yes, even this music's a heavenly melody from the Father telling me to quote to you what he said to me. If I wasn't in bed with the spirit he fed to me, life, love, and joy as I know it only be dead to me. But I was resurrected with Christ that came to prepare for me. If you receive it, it's your joy and your shame.
I once was blind, but now your grace has let me see. Thank God I've been redeemed. I once was lost, but now by your grace now I'm found. Praise God I've been redeemed.
Will get you out of this state. Escape to the hand of the grab, receive the plan of this grace. Listen, I know it seems the world has a lot it can offer you, and because of it, it's hard for you to hear that he's calling you. Let me talk to you about the void that you feel. You try to replace it with things, but the joy isn't real. I had that, did myself with the fame and the money. You know my quest was still stressed, cause my flesh had remained hungry. If pain was dead, through all the earth I was cheap, and it was plain it would be the same until I personally seek them then, saw the urgency of me and my sadness and emergency. We believe upon him. Look, dog, I'm knowing that the streets is real, and them dudes carry deep for real. Listen to me, for real. God, he is realer than that. Receive him before he really comes back, cause that's the real. Come on.
I once was blind, but now your grace has let me see. Thank God I've been redeemed. I once was lost, but now by your grace now I'm found. Praise God I've been redeemed.
My earnest prayers for my family tree, cause it would be without you standing with me. I pray somehow that they would get a glimpse of picture, consistent conviction whenever we're mentioned in scripture. Hell is hot, I can give a drop on the tongue, and in the streets believe you can leave at the cock of a gun, my homies. This will ain't it, please put your eyes to the light, cause who's my brother, if the lies in Christ? Yeah, Matthew 10 and 34 is the key, what he came to be, cause there's a sword between you and me. Fam, I love you, but you're on that side of the fence. I just wish he quicken your heart, cause I can't try to convince. I call you the sense, but without the tears on my cheeks, for years I will weep, praying you would hear when he speaks. Sincere when I speak, if you open your ears, I can reach. I've been sitting here to preach through this song here with the beat.
I once was blind, but now your grace has let me see. Thank God I've been redeemed. I once was lost, but now by your grace now I'm found. Praise God I've been redeemed. I once was blind, but now your grace has let me see. Thank God I've been redeemed. I once was lost, but now by your grace now I'm found. Praise God I've been redeemed. Oh Lord, I'm so amazed when I dig up in this scripture. Focus and trying to get you, hoping to get a picture of who you are, holy hoping I when I get away, I'm the day spinning in picture that's focused. I hope to know you will be a student and learn your holy ways on my days with no excuses. So it's such a privilege to know the God that moves, consumes us, rich as cold, was cold here and moving. And when I look at the Psalms, I just pause, got me dropping my jaws, and if you got them at all, and we can see that they yearning for your person. And after you in the past, when you was burned, and now I'm trying to pursue you, you precious as a pearl. More than I did the girls I used to mess with in the world. Relentless in my pursuit, I surrender it out of you. And I bring you, draw me closer and into the time with you. Yes, not just a moment into the church. There's a moment of love, not just a moment into the church. It's way too many times I'm staying up on the grind in other areas and I bury it in my mind and my life starts getting terrible, scary, and I find myself trying to get near to you. You was here all the time, but I was having my share of affairs with things you designed, kind of like a bad marriage. It's scary, it's like I'm blind and now praying you help me, hold me, make me focus. I know that when I'm letting you, I'm holding hopeless mold. It's wicked hard to delight in your precious person, fighting, confessing, searching for Christ and lessons to learn. It ain't nothing good in me that I might show you, but I can see that eternal life that I might know you. I want to know you, be close to the God who saved me and raised me. I pray we can be much closer in that I can't embrace the beautiful life you gave me. I gathered all those, Lord, that I might know you. Not just a moment into the church. There's a moment of love, not just a moment into the church. I know your endless love, your knowledge of the truth that lies within your word. Show my heart who you are. Truly, I can't wait till this flesh is removed and I'm forever with you. Since message removed and there's nothing in the way, there's none better than you to ignore that. I'm more than where this fella's a cool, you're so mysterious. I read about you. See, I'm so in awe with you. I'm out here, you can truly fly. The truth is I'm in love with you and hope that you see. I would like to see you and I see why. Yes, bring me closely into that deep. So to show me who you are, to my cup will bring me closely into that deep. So to show me who you are, to fill my cup up just a little bit more, need a little bit more, na 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 na. Just a little bit more, need a little bit more, na 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 na. I need more and more. Yeah. So, picture I had this dream, right? Where I walked into this office building and a receptionist came out and she said, Mr. Augustine, the party is ready upstairs. So I walked in the room and I see Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and Lil Wayne sitting at the round table, right? This is what happened. Look.
What up, Jay? What up, Fifth? What up, Weezy? I'm D. I appreciate y'all for having this conversation with me. I know that I'm the brokest person in the room, yo. But money don't matter here because I'm rich with ideas. Oh, first off, I grew up listening to all of y'all. For the block is how to get rich, the blueprint, I got it all. I paid 20 for the block is how that peach is Wayne. And hope I bought volume 2 because I love money and the thing. Fifth, you had it locked in high school. You're the reason I stopped buying Ja Rule. But I graduated from that train of thought. So that's why I'm here today. Not to fuss, but to talk. Here we go, love. 50, you a marketing genius and you stupid rich. Let's come up with a scheme to get a game of super fit. I seen you slaughter the careers of other men, but they were all brother men. So that's just another win for the other team. Entertainment is what it seems. But black on black hatred is the underlying theme. Paid, powerful, and popular, you got it all. Use that to fight the real enemy and make them fall. Other rappers might not understand, but so what? The game probably got them bending over, doing a toe touch. It's raping them. So Fifth, I know you got a heart, homie, I don't doubt you. But trust the movement, gonna move on with or without you. Lil Weezy, flow off the easy. But we don't figure pressing down in the big easy. Shouting out New Orleans at the Grammys, that's cool. But how about donating some cash money to help the schools? Wealth is cool, but not if you a selfish dude. Nah, let's help this dude. Every statement that I yell is true. So take heed to it, Weezy. This ain't coming from no jealous dude. I know you smart, son. You went to McLean. Now everything you say and do got kids trying to be Wayne. Friend or foe, it all depends on how you manage your talents. So what you gonna do? Step up or step down from the challenge? Young Ho, Jigga, H to the Izzo. It's truly an honor for me to meet you, my nigga. It's impossible to be little. Your impact on the game. You got hottest chick in the world wearing your wedding ring. That's right. You know most of these rappers is whack. They spitting poison. They hurting the culture. They holding us back. But I'm trying to see how you feel. Cause when you speak, people listen. Do you agree with me? Disagree? Or you feeling different? With all the shooting soul, now you can afford to be lyrically, Talib Kweli. But truthfully, you ain't got around like common sense. Just be down for the cause and don't ride the fence. You heard? But hold up, fellas. Look, while I got y'all attention, man, like, let me let y'all hold. Let me find it in this notebook right quick. Let me let y'all hear this other rap that I wrote, man. I was actually writing a rap on this same topic. I just didn't know I was gonna meet y'all like this. You feel me? So, look, tell me what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? Look. Look at this, we got the blind leading the blind. Man, how stupid can we get? I just couldn't let it slide this time. And besides, my people need this. And I ain't on the major label, so they can't delete this. Let's go in. Now every rapper needs to lose their deals and earn them back. Most of them then let the industry take them and turn them whack. I be spitting from the soul so they feel you, boy. I want your ear and your heart like Amelia. Boy, stop snitching. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. That's why nobody spoke up when my dog got murdered. Everybody trying to stay true to the rules. Forget the rules if the rules was devised by fools. Most rappers is puppets that can't be avoided. Being used for their stupidity and getting exploited by a man with a different color skin. But hold on, we grown men, so that's why I blame us and them. Me and you, we're David. The industry's Goliath. I'm here to fight it. And all that trash, I don't buy it. When I was lost, I used to look up to these cats. Now I pray for these cats. How you love that? A young, dumb, desperate, money hungry rapper. First a label see him, then they go in for the capture. Precisely what they're after. Another poem talking about the people you kill. Pop, 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 pop. Hold on. They also like it when you talk about your drugs. How much you selling for? 18.5. Oh, that's what's on. I'm trying not to point, but I hope you get the point. These cats ain't running the game right. I'ma get the point. Fight him, battle him. The media stay instigating. To us, it's real beef. To them, it's instant raping. Then when somebody gets shot, it's such a problem. That same media is not saying we should stop the violence. Ancestors of ours are screaming from the grave. Because physically we're free, but we still some mental slaves. Ancestors of ours are screaming from the grave. Because physically we're free, but we still some mental slaves. That vibe music right there. So them jokes you have in 6-4. Roll windows down. This chick girl gotta breathe, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah, what you know about coast? Mashing the gas down to the west coast, man. Yeah, I'm broke with the flows.
attack. And I don't need nothing else but that. So I can tell the world the Lord is great. Look at everything that He's making. And every time I wait, I pray He can glory till my way. And they'll say that I died with faith. Now give me grace. Wait, I don't deserve it. No, I'm not worthy. Even if I was working the way that I could earn it, it's beyond me. My pockets ain't deep enough. That's why I'm honoring the Lord when I'm thinking from. But every time my wife is cooking in the kitchen and the smell is so terrific, that's a picture of His grace. Fried chicken, collard greens, jams with it, but it's mercy that's allowing me to taste great. Something great when they're proud, we get it all. And my lungs keep me breathing on with no doubt. I got the church relationships, beautiful. We divided the brains to the cuticle. Give my life away, it's unusual, but that was His design. Other ways I'm beautiful. I just wrote this here for all of you to know that faith plays under the crisis. El Studio.
Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're two of a kind. So, sister, I'm keeping my eyes on you, and I bet you think I know nothing. Singing the blues, oh, but sister, if I got news for you, I'm something. I hope you think you're something too.
To all my little sisters in the world, the beautiful little girls, more precious than diamonds and pearls, stuck in the world where they criticize you if you ain't a size 2. And if you ever been told you was ugly, you've been lied to. Don't let them tell you how to see yourself. It's called self-esteem, girl. Esteem yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I am a queen, I am beautiful. Every day, make it a routine with your dream. Go ahead, don't let nobody hold you. They used to call that little girl fat, but now they call her Oprah. They used to make fun of her teeth, but now she's Secretary of State, and they call her Condoleezza. So you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, as long as you put Jesus in front of you. So keep your head up and don't let them twist you, because you're God's daughter and you always will be my
sister. You've been on my mind, oh, sister, two of a kind. So, sister, I'm keeping my eyes on you, keeping my eyes on you.
Sister, I know he said that he loved you. He kissed and hugged you, said he was never leaving. You believed him, and now it's your baby and his maybe, his probably. It's his little part-time hobby. I mean, he did buy him the new Jordans, but that's not true supporting. What's really important, like teaching them how to walk and talk and tell her that she's beautiful. He left that for you to do, and you can do it too. I know the stress is real. The daddy might have left you, the father never will. Put your hands up, get your chin back. You've been looking for help, girl, this is where it's been at. He's right there, take that to the bank. You just do what you can, he'll do what you can. He got your front, back, and both sides. Keep your head up and don't you cry. Try to hide your mind.
Sister, you've been on my mind, oh, sister, two of a kind. So, sister, I'm keeping my eyes on you, keeping my eyes on you.
I dedicate this to my sister. We are tighter than clothes that our full size is too small. Through all of the pain in our history, I still miss you. You will always be my sister. Different fathers, the same mamas. Like everybody else, we had the same drama. I hate your boyfriend. Tell him not to call. Can I drop you off? What? Not at all. But when we got all that behind us, somewhere laughing, smoking and cracking, it's where you find us. Making the world the butt of our jokes. My best partner when I used to smoke, that was my sister. But now I'm saved and I changed, and I know you think it's strange. I don't do the same things, so I'm praying every day that he keep need you, read you, teach you, cause I really need you. You're my
Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, and sister, we're two of a kind. So, sister, keeping my eyes on you. Keeping my eyes on you.
Yes, it's a Health Tip Tuesday morning, and we are getting it in each and every weekday morning here on the Royal Praise Party. We'll say good morning to you, and you. So glad that you could join us as we continue to roll on down this holy highway, giving you nothing but the best in gospel music. It's the new Gospel Gumbo. Perfect mix of those gutter-free gospel tracks along with that holy hip-hop, and we sprinkle it with the inspirational R&P to give it that flavor. That's that rhythm and praise, baby. And we got more of that headed your way. So don't you dare touch that dial. You're right where you need to be. Smack dab in the middle of the party. It's the best way to get your day started. We're broadcasting live and direct from the heart of marvelous Moncks Corner out of the charming Charleston, South Carolina area. Tri-County area that it is. Charleston County, Dorchester County, and the big city of Berkeley County as well. We are doing what we do, and we're doing it all to the glory of God, giving God the glory and the praise on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Sun is shining, but it is cold outside. The frost has a nice little layer of frost on everything out there this morning. So if you're getting out there this morning, you might want to go out and warm the car just a little bit before you head on out the door. You might want to run out there, crank it up, and go on back in the house and let it warm up a little bit before you pull off on this AM. We say good morning to you. You're going to grab that coat on your way out the door because it is a chilly morning here in the low country. We're saying good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning to the Facebook family, the YouTube family, those podcasters out there, and our West Coast family listening to that DBR, Dirty Balance Radio. Good morning, DJ Dirty Balance, my man on the West Coast holding it down. We are officially the morning show for the West Coast. Yes, indeedy. God has opened the door, and we have walked right on in to the blessing of being on the West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. We are the Royal Praise Party. Let somebody know about the party, y'all, because we are blowing up. Good morning to you. As you get on up out of that bed, sleepyhead, let's get it going on this AM. Right now, we got to take a break from all the good music and get into what we like to call a little bit of health tip for today. We found a great article on Health Tip Tuesday from the Good News Network. It's all about mushrooms. There are 6 marvelous mushrooms, and there's a myriad of massive health benefits. According to the article, mushrooms have been used as food for medicine for thousands of years, and it's becoming more common for researchers to announce new therapeutic interventions based on different species. Even though it's common for people to tell you that 80% of mushrooms are poisonous, the ones that aren't offer nutrients which are often hard to find in more commonly consumed foods. For brain health, there are few things better, and many mushrooms are now powdered and sold as nootropic supplements, which claims that they are enhance memory. They do enhance memory and mental performance. Others have been found to inhibit cancer growth and proliferation, and others are studied for respiratory infections. Putting aside the traditional use of mushrooms in our society, namely for pizza toppings and hallucinogenic trips, new names for new purposes are finding their way into health food stores and magazines, and these are just a few. The first one for longevity would be reishi. The reishi mushroom, for over 200 years, reishi mushrooms have been recognized by Chinese medical professionals as a valuable remedy. From the American Eurasian Journal of Botany, its Chinese name means spiritual potency, which is also known as the mushroom of immortality and the medicine of kings. Studies have shown reishi mushrooms do strengthen and improve the competence of the immune system through their content of triterpenes, triterpenes, if I'm saying that right. They can protect the liver, significantly inhibit all four types of allergic reactions, and activate immune cells, particularly ones which kill tumor cells and invasive invasive bacteria. While doesn't demonstrate anti-senescence, LinkedIn telomerase or boost NAD plus levels, hallmarks of the modern understanding of longevity. Any one of the things it can ameliorate could just as easily end a life. So, in a sense, the mushroom of mortality earns its moniker. For respiratory health, the agarikon mushroom. This rare old growth mushroom has a multi-thousand year history of use in Europe. World renowned mycologist Paul Stamets told Rochelle Baker of Canada's National Observer. Stamets is referring to a little known mushroom called agarikon, which he has worked to protect in North America. He notes that ancient Greek physician Dioscorides actually described agarikon in his works, calling it the elixir of long life, particularly when used to treat tuberculosis. Another mushroom is for the liver. It's called chaga. As fun as it is to say, as it is good for you, chaga has actually been extensively studied for use as a therapeutic intervention, lacking only accreditation as a nootropic, mood regulator, or for other brain-related effects. There is one very important role which chaga can perform as an inhibitor of DNA damage. Another one is pretty much for everything, really. It's lion's mane. In a study from the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry that is close to receiving 100 citations, the authors note that they are sequestering a large and scattered body of literature to present the nutritional compounds and effects of the lion's mane mushroom. The reported benefits, according to researchers, include antibiotic, anti-carcinogenic, anti-diabetic, anti-fatigue, hypertensive, anti-hyperpodemic, anti-senescence, and cardioprotective, and more. I'm not going through this list. Anyway, for the authors, they note that it is particularly the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant and immunostimulating properties shown in both human and animal cells that gives the mushroom such a protective role in our biology. For energy and brain, there's shilajit, the shilajit mushroom. While many people consider this blackish tar-like substance found in the Himalayas to be a fungus, it's actually a kind of soil called humus. It's composed significantly of organic compounds like triterpenes, phenolic lipids, and small tannoids. Three things often present in large quantities in mushrooms. And the last and the sixth one is for everything else. Cordyceps. There's little debate about the benefits of cordyceps, which one study noted is used to maintain vitality and for boosting immunity. The same study noted the one thing misunderstood about cordyceps cordyceps is whether its nutrients confer protective effects like a nutritional supplement, or whether they are strong enough to be administered in medicine. Another study noted its uses could be described as adaptogenic, antioxidant, anti-aging, and neuroprotective, nootropic, as well as immunopolatory, I guess, and anti-cancer. Anyway, mushrooms. Those are the 6 top mushrooms with all kinds of benefits. So, hey, get it to your health food stores or research and Google more about 6 mushrooms and how they can help us maintaining healthy, living longer, and all kinds of things, avoiding a lot of diseases and different things. So, hey, it's on the Good News Network. Anyway, the story is loaded up onto the Royal Praise Party Facebook page. If you want to check it out, you can definitely do so. It's a terrific Tuesday morning. Sun is shining, birds are chirping, and you are jamming for Jesus right here on the Royal Praise Party as we continue to get it in as we do each and every weekday morning. Don't touch that dial. More great music is definitely on the way as we continue doing what we do. We're doing it all to the glory of God. So don't you dare touch that dial. Keep it locked where you got it and keep on jamming for Jesus. Remember, at the bottom of the hour, we're going to get into some of that comedy praise break. Going to tickle your funny bone. But first, we got to let DJ Haddon tell you about that gorilla fig.
Jay, I think it's time to do it again. Gorilla fig.
I've been telling nothing move, get out my way. I've been knocking down demons like a heavyweight. Roar of the lion, Judah, I'm evil man, I'm talking real big. Yeah, I got the real face. Even if I fall, I'll never keep the ground. I'm so high, you can never bring me down. Even if my enemies surround me, I'm not afraid. I need to look to see. I got the real face. 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 Never thought I would fall. I keep coming back. Hit you with the left hook, and I'ma keep fighting back. And you can't find nobody that's realer. Cause I got faith like a gorilla. My bitch is super strong, stronger than crazy glue. You keep amazing me, that's why I keep crazy you. I know they're getting stronger, and now they're getting harder. You can't take up top. I'm gonna walk on the water. I've been telling not to move, get out my way. I've been knocking down demons like a heavyweight. Roar of the lion, Judah, I'm evil man, I'm talking real big. Yeah, I got real faith. Even if I fall, I'll never keep the ground. I'm so high, you can never bring me down. Even if my enemies surround me, I'm not afraid. I need to look to see. I got the real faith. 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 After taking this game, I've been doing it for a minute. While you're out here talking, we get out here living, we get out them stress. People saving them souls, you ain't about that life. But if you wanna let's go, I was beating my fist with my chest as I was making the sound. Gorilla face, yeah boy, I'm on a King Kong. I've seen some, I've been some. 50,000, I'm staying whole. With the power of the Holy Ghost, increase the faith, the Holy Ghost. I got the real faith. I got the real faith. I got the real faith. I got the real faith.
I'm having faith for real. I'm having faith. Got a meal on my plate for real. So I say my grave. Cause I know the enemy work. So I gotta pray. I need flavor pack. I gotta get lying. I gotta get turned to the mark. I'm on the heaven when I die. Got an angel with me, we gon' pop out. All this gon' flow, what you talking about? Shout out to Angela Ross. She will be down in my mom. Just wanna tell her I love her. I give her praise cause I love me.
It's time for the RPP Comedy Praise Break on Exquisite Internet Radio.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to reach Keith. Yeah, who is it? Hey, my name's Greg, man. Greg, you drive a school bus, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Do you pick up on Street? Hold on, man. Who is this again? Do I know you? My name's Greg, man. Greg. I think my son rode your bus last year. I live at you pick up on right? Yeah. I think that was on my route last year. Okay. Well, listen, the reason why I was calling, man, is I wanted to talk to you because you're the driver and ask you about this year, man, when you pick up, because I know school starts tomorrow. This year when you pick up, I want to make sure that you pick up my son out there in the driveway, as opposed to him walking out, going all the way down there to the edge of the street to get picked up at the normal bus stop. You know, I'd rather you pick him up in the driveway, man, because if not, then I got to get out of bed, go all the way down there with him every morning and make sure, you know, wait for the bus to come and all that. I'd rather you just pick him up in my driveway. So I wanted to call and talk to you personally about, you know, making my driveway a bus stop before you get way down there to the other end of the street. Oh, hold on, man. Now, how do you guys get my number now, man? Well, actually, I got your name, and I looked everything up. But I got a lot of the bus drivers' names. I figured out who was going to be on this route this year. So I found out it was going to be you, Keith. You Keith, right? Yeah, that's my name. But I don't think you're supposed to have my number, man. You know, something like this, you're supposed to call the school, the school district, you know, the bus system, somebody else. You're not supposed to have my number. Well, the thing is, there ain't no sense of me talking to the school system or the bus system, whatever. I want to talk to you because you're the one doing the driving as far as the bus is concerned. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I understand you, but that's not part of my job right there. I do the route the way the school and the buses and they tell me what to do. I don't pick and choose where I pick up these kids. These kids get picked up wherever I get told to pick them up from. Okay, now so you gotta you talking to the wrong person. I can help you get in touch with the right people. But no. I'm talking to the right person that I want to talk to. Because see, you the one that makes the decision when you put your foot on the brake. And it ain't nothing for you to put the foot on the brake right there in my driveway and let the boy jump on the bus. And opposed to me coming out every morning, going down there, sitting and waiting 30 minutes until the bus comes. All right, so what I'm saying is I want my child picked up in the driveway, 1402. You see what I'm saying? Now, you going all the way down into the other end. I'm not going to get up and do that every morning this year. That's why I'm calling now to get this straight. I'm not getting up every morning, going down there Monday through Friday, sitting up for 30 minutes. Then I got to come back and get myself ready for work. And when I could have slept a whole nother hour. This is not going to happen this year. So what I'm saying is he's going to be out there in the driveway tomorrow morning, and I want you to pick him up. But let me say this to you, Keith. Now, if you pass by my son and don't pick him up Monday, you can rest show come Tuesday morning. I'm gonna be standing out there, and I'm putting my foot in for passing him up. But I already told you to make sure you pick him up. Oh hell! Hold on, wait a minute now. I don't think you understand who you talking to, man. What the problem is? What, you got a disability or something? You can't walk the kid out there and do something? That ain't my job. That ain't my problem. That's a personal problem, man. Gregory, whatever your name is, man, you need to go on with that. Now, I don't know who you think you're talking to, man. I don't play that. So listen, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. All I'm saying is this right here. son up tomorrow, 1402. Make sure you pick him up. Now, if you pass him up and don't pick him up and go on down into the original bus stop, then I promise you, come Tuesday morning, I'm gonna get on that bus and kick your for not picking my son up when I told you to. I know I'm gonna call you ahead of time to tell you what to do.
See, you won't let me drive the bus right in the mouth now. I'll run straight up through your living room, pick him up that way. That's how you want it. But you ain't gonna call me, tell me what I'm gonna do. Okay? Now I'm gonna tell you this. Your son needs to be at that stop, or your son gonna get left. Then you got to wake your up and drop him off on your own.
Hey, you ain't gonna leave my son no damn.
It won't be no bus coming your son way. How about that, player?
Hey man, you gonna pick my son up where I tell you to pick him up. You gonna pick him up in the driveway, 1402. Now he gonna be out there in the morning. Now my son come back up in this house and tell me that the bus driver is left him. I promise you, come Tuesday morning, I'll put dead in front of them kids on that bus.
We got us a little hard here. Who you think you is, man? You soldier boy or something? Man, I don't think you know who you're talking to, man. This is real out here, man. I don't think you understand who you with. What's your address again, Gregory?
1402.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the boy gonna be in the driveway tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. I'll beat up. Oh, yeah. You best believe that.
So we got an understanding. You will be picking him up tomorrow. Is that understood?
Oh, it's understood. There's gonna be some other stuff getting picked up there too, but I ain't gonna be the one picking it up. It's gonna be them ambulance service or whoever comes. They gonna be picking your up the driveway.
Who you think you talking to, man? All I said was pick the boy up and go on about your business, man, and get him to school.
Ain't gonna be nothing what you talking about, man. I don't work for you. That's it. I don't know who you are. I don't know who your son is, and I ain't got time to be with y'all.
I told you who I was. I told you I'm Greg. That's who I am. I got. Let me tell you one more thing about me.
No, man, you ain't got nothing else to talk about. You were talking enough. You ain't call a damn personal cell phone. I don't know what else to tell you about, man. It's Sunday, man.
Let me say something else to you about me. You listening?
What you got to say, man?
This right here, the person you talking to, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your coworker Carol got me to prank phone call you.
What the? Man, this ain't hard.
Hey, Steve, calm down, man. This nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, your coworker, you got a girl drive buses with your name Carol?
Yeah, I know Carol. Man, no
we got it.
Oh, man. Y'all.
Jump out the whip on him. You know how I get on it. A blue song, but he go, brother, boy. Too smooth, but he rough, cut a low. Trying to leave me my whole life. But I get caught up with the whole life. Yeah, you know how they think you know. But I'm about to get it on it like whole fire with me. You singing this, you singing it, same, punish, no, he ain't changed. So make your boy maybe a little different. Go up, like concrete. Hold up, when you get me, man, I be out in these streets. Yeah, keep it popping quick. Let the feeling jump in, let's go with truth out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems, particularly. Ain't nothing that gon' stop us. They feel it, but they all in feelings. We get it, tell them all that get it. You feel it, and it's all alright. We get it, yeah. Jumped out the whip. Then I jumped out the whip. Jumped out the whip. Then I jumped out the whip. Yeah, jumped out the whip on him. I'm being me, I'm the one and only, stepping up so clean and staying on who's going down and I know. Swinging hard like a mountain board. Make it slow till press record. I ain't playing around. Yeah, they give it all what I'm saying now. Yeah, right. Man, I'm getting to it. Living, flipping, and then it's watch me do it. All up, it's all good. And I'm jumping up the what's the proof? Shine on. Yeah, let me shine on. Every time with some time, I got time for it. Wet clean, a wet clean. How you riding dirty, man? I'm pristine, jumping out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems, particularly. Ain't gon' stop us. They feel it, but they all let it feel it. So get it, tell them all that get it. Feel it, and it's all alright. Get it, yeah. Jumped out the wheel. And I jumped out the wheel. Jumped out the wheel. And I jumped out the wheel. They say that you did it, you jumped out the wheel. I know that good feeling, you jumped out the wheel. Swag on a million, you jumped out the wheel. How you gon' get it? You jump out the whip, Tell them this is how we roll. Jumping up the whip, this is how it goes. From the bait to the 8H town where I'm from. Tell them, no, it's time to get it up. Jumped out the whip. Now we ain't got no problems. Once you get it, ain't nothing that gon' stop us. They feel it, they all let it feel it. So get it, tell them all that get it. Feel it, and it's all alright. Get it, yeah. Jumped out the wheel. And I jumped out the wheel. Jumped out the wheel. And I jumped out the wheel.
Yes, indeed. Gotta jump out the whip. Y'all know what it is. As we continue to do what we do, we're doing it all to the glory of God. But guess what? That's the end of that. We are done for the day, y'all. Gotta wrap it up and get on off these airwaves and let you get on back to work. If it be the will of the Lord, we're gonna do it all again on tomorrow. Join me right here for Worship Wednesday, Way Back Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday, whatever you want to call Wednesday. We're going to get into it on tomorrow, so we want you to be here bright and early in the a.m., but we will get into it all over again. I got to get out of here. I got things to do. I know you do too, so get out there and enjoy your day. As you go along your journey, don't let nobody steal your joy. It's tax time, y'all, so y'all should be getting happy anyway. But you're definitely going to have to pay back that stimulus. It's coming out your taxes. I don't know what you thought, but yeah, it was just a loan of your own money. Ain't nobody giving up no free money. Nobody. Not even the government. All right? We'll talk about it some more on tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you. Have yourself a marvelous day. Get out there, make some good memories, and stay warm. It's a little chilly. We're still in the time, y'all. So stay warm as you can. Those of you working from home, get up and get them computers all warmed up so we can get to work. Get them kids up. Y'all know what it is. Time for school. Get on to that table and bring that computer. Let's get it and let's get going on this week. The long weekend is over. God bless each and every one of you. Have yourself a marvelous day. I want you to get out there and enjoy your day, y'all. Have yourself a great day and make plans to meet me right back here on the AM tomorrow. All right? Set your clock. Get up early in the AM with me and we'll get it going tomorrow. I'm going to leave y'all with some more good gospel music as we head on out the door. As you head on out, don't forget one thing. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Peace.
You're now entering the gutter-free music zone.
Twisted, that's just how it goes.
100% positive hip-hop and R&B. Brought to you by gutterfreehiphop.com.
Yeah. Glory. Worthy of every song I could ever sing. Worthy of every breath I could ever breathe. Yo. Everyone crazy. Calling that name on the daily. Hands up, power and praise. Stuck aside, we ain't got no time to be listening on hate. Look at the Lord and say, don't keep major flavor. Yeah, I will build my life upon His love. In Him only will I put my trust. Reach out for me, pop me out the mud.